Today, I want to say something about real estate, about buying and selling land and houses. I'd taken time without talking about real estate, but now I want to say something about it specifically, people buying land or houses that have bank loans. Please follow this account. You'll not regret. You'll be inspired all the way. Now, there are many people that I have come across in my journey of real estate that the moment they hear someone is selling a property with a loan, they just run away. They shy off. They think this is very risky. They just forget that actually someone may not be having a bank loan, but maybe has even a loan from a money lender, which is worse. The money lender might be having the title. And after paying the first installment, you go, they tell you the title is not there. So if a title is with a bank, to me, that actually should be a positive thing. The bank has actually done for you a lot of due diligence. You may not be able to do more due diligence than a bank. A bank will send lawyers, a bank will do area verification, it will do boundary opening, and so on. So you're sure that this property is genuine and it is in the names of that person, because they could not give the loan if it was not belonging to that person. So that should be a positive thing. However, what I want to talk about are the steps. What should you do? What precautions should you take if you're buying land that has a bank loan? Number one, begin by going to the bank with the seller and officially get the loan balance. Sometimes they call it a loan quotation. That is, if you want to pay off the loan, this is the amount you're supposed to pay as of now. Sometimes they can give it maybe a period of a week or a month. So that when you pay, you are sure that that money is going to clear the loan. So make sure the loan balance that that person has is not greater than the amount you're going to pay. Because if a loan has a balance of 100 million and you're going to pay 50 million, it means the seller will not get the title because he has not completed the loan. But if the loan balance is 50 million and you're paying 100 million, it means that the loan is going to be cleared and the seller will have a balance. So number two, make sure that the seller writes a letter officially requesting the bank to pay off the loan. In other words, when you deposit that money, it should not be used for other things. The person should not withdraw it before the bank cuts off what the person owes the bank. Make sure that letter is submitted to the bank in your presence. That is especially if you do not trust the person. If you trust the person, many things we do it under trust, because we have dealt with people for a long time. There are people who pay me and just deposit on the account with no agreement, and they meet me later when they are picking the title and the agreement. But when you do not trust the person so much, you don't know the person so much, make sure that letter is written and submitted to the bank in your presence. Number three, pay in installments. Pay the installment which covers the loan balance. And of course, a person who is selling sometimes under duress also has some other pressures. So you can make sure that the first installment has mainly the loan balance and then another small amount to be helping the person. It takes about a week for the bank to process the title and clear it and give a clearance letter and also give back the title to the seller. So you can, in your agreement, you can say, after the bank has provided the title and the mortgage release letter, the next balance, the remaining balance, will be paid and you get your title. So do not miss the opportunity to buy a good property simply because it has a bank loan. There is also another option. If as the buyer, you're willing to take on a loan, you can also talk to the bank, and actually the bank gives you a loan. In other words, they pay off the other person and then retain the title, transfer it to your name, and put a new mortgage in your name. That also works, especially if you're buying a commercial property, apartments, commercial building, and so on. I am Robert Bake, Mr. Inspiration from Win-Win Properties. We deal in land and houses. Have a title. Please don't come for Chibanja, Kabaka's land, agreement sales. No. For us, we deal in only properties with a land title. And of course, I come from World of Inspiration Publishers and Obunuzi Restaurant. Follow this account. You will be blessed.